Today on 95.3 WBEV, powered by Daily Dodge. Hometown Today is brought to you by Professional Floor Covering. It's also brought to you by McKinstry's Home Furnishing in downtown Beaver Dam. We are out at the Gruber Law Office. One call, that's all mobile studio at Slumberland right now. And thank God we are, because it is warm inside.
Yes, it is.
And if you're watching now on Daily Dodge TV, thank you to Justin the Ninja Wilski for hopping on over after doing the morning show, making sure that we got on the air here on the video side. Ryan, you got to see firsthand. I was warning you ahead of time. I was a guy that, like a year and a half ago, could barely plug my phone in. And now I'm like, I think I'm getting good with tech stuff. I think I got the stream going. I had a cord plugged in the wrong spot.
The old infinite loop run-in, yeah.
It's a tough spot. An infinite loop is never a good thing when you hear that word.
No, not in technology. Not in technology.
Well, Ryan, we're out here with Ryan Brewski, the store manager here at Slumberland, coming up on year 11 for you. And now I imagine with all this, you've seen the growth. You've seen all the cool things that have gone on here. Before we dive into all the stuff going on right now, what is your favorite thing about being here at Slumberland, about being a part of the community here in Beaver Dam?
I think it's getting to serve the community in a way that I agree with, and with business practices that I would put forth as my best foot forward. It's really a place filled with honesty and integrity.
Well, I love to hear that, and love to hear, we talk about giving trees. You see these pop up every now and then. I had never heard of this until a couple of years ago. They didn't really pop up where I was at. For whatever reason, if people outside don't know what this is, can you explain what you guys are going to be doing this upcoming few weeks here?
Yeah. So we've got a Christmas tree set up near our sales counter through the Dodge County Toy Bank Drive. You'll find boxes at several other local retailers for this program as well. But the Dodge County Toy Bank puts forth these boxes, collects donations, and then distributes these presents to children in our community. All you got to do is come in, grab one of these nifty little ornaments off the tree. Some people grab 3 or 4 even. They'll have the child's age and then a brief description of something they've been wishing for Christmas. You head to one of the local retail stores in our area, pick that up, drop it back off in the box, and the Dodge County Toy Bank will take care of getting that toy to a child that wants it.
That's fantastic. And this time of year, every kid deserves to be opening gifts on Christmas.
Right?
And when you go to the tree, you have the option. Can you look around, too, to figure out if it's in your price range? Because I know I'm not exactly radio money doesn't exactly go a long way here.
He spent it all on his radio mansion.
Exactly, that's true. Outside the radio mansion, I only have a couple dollars. Am I allowed to look and be like, I think I'd be able to get this child this gift?
Yeah, there's all sorts of things. You know, there's $5 little quick trinkets, and then there's, young boys and girls that want excellent presents. So you'll find a variety of things on that gift tree, but there's definitely something for everybody. So if you want to help, just check the tree out, and I'm sure there's a way you can contribute.
All right, well, I'm talking about that. So if you do take one off the tree, I imagine there's got to be a deadline to get that back in here to make sure that the kids do have it by the time Christmas. What is that deadline to make sure if you do take one of the ornaments that you do get that gift back in here?
December 15th is going to be the last pickup for this year, so we got to make sure that we get the toys in the basket before then. They always do a post-Christmas sweep to put in the toy bank, I believe, for next year. So even if you do miss that deadline, there is still the opportunity to contribute and help out.
Right,
So that gives us about a week and a half still. So if you're thinking oh, it's getting really close to Christmas, do I have time to pop it? You do, because that's a good solid week and a half that you can pop in here, grab a kid, grab a couple of them off the tree, and then go do the shopping, and still got time to get everything back here.
Well, and this time of year, too, you got the weekend coming up. Everybody's got fun winter plans, Christmas plans, and all that. While you're out, do something good for somebody in the neighborhood, in your region here that needs it. And it's a great opportunity. Again, kids deserve to have a gift on Christmas morning. I'd like to ask that. How about you? When you were growing up, was there a favorite gift that you had when you look back, you open it up, and you have that, face glowing moment for you?
Yeah, mine would have been when my stepdad got me my first full-size fishing rod and fully loaded up tackle box.
Nice.
I still have that tackle box in my garage to this very day.
It's something about that. Like, I had a toy aircraft carrier because my grandfather was in the Navy. And it was like this big, you're not watching at home. So 2 feet wide, and then little airplanes were on it and all that. And I would play and torture my brother's rescue heroes, and turned it into a national war between his firefighter little guys and then the Navy guys. There's always those tie-ins you got to bring back for your own childhood here as well.
Mm-hmm.
So how about you, Caleb? You had to have a favorite gift.
Oh, man. Probably, I had it's hard to pick one. Probably, I think the one that probably sticks out the most to me, I was probably in I don't know, 5th or 6th grade maybe, and I got this RC car for Christmas, and it was like in today's world it wouldn't be much of an RC car, it wouldn't seem very fast, but at the time it was one of the fastest ones like on the market. And I couldn't wait to get outside and just run that thing around it was one of those too that would like do flips and rebalance it. It was so fun. It was, but you're talking like late 90s at this point, so that that was pretty advanced. Now they pretty much, I feel like flipping over is like standard in those things now, but yeah, it was pretty sweet.
Well, we were all in the same like age range too, so we grew up where it was still like the Black Friday, the big gifts to go out there and get. And right here at Slumberland, it's hard to miss. Up to 60% off listed items right now all month long for Black Friday. So can you tell me a little bit more about that? That goes for everything in here?
Yeah. So that goes for the entire store. We've got discounts in the mattress gallery, discounts on Lazy Boy, discounts on Tempur-Pedic. We've got a huge clearance area too. But yeah, we're running that Black Friday message through December 16th. So the same sale prices you could get for Black Friday, you've got about 2 weeks left,
nice.
Give or take a couple days to still come in and take advantage of that. If you pair that with our 36-month 0% interest financing, you can get the furniture you want when it really counts, right? We were talking about how nice it is to have warm, cozy furniture when it's so cold outside. You can go ahead and get that on its way now, still get it in the winter, and then take the time to pay it off, make those monthly payments, and you'll be set.
Go ahead, Kale. Sorry.
No, I actually forgot what I was going to say. Well, I forgot.
No, it's okay because I was going to say, see, you'd hate me actually, Ryan, because when I am like the old school guy where I'm like, well, my mattress, it's going to get me by. But then like you start looking at it, it's all like there's indents, there's folds, and you don't sleep well.
Yeah.
I don't know even where to start looking when you have a mattress. Are you guys able to at least like direct me in the right direction?
I think we're incredibly helpful. I may be slightly biased, but I think we're incredibly helpful. We're not here to sell you the most expensive bed with every bell and whistle on it. That's not what fits every consumer. But if you're looking at a mattress and you're like, man, I've had this around 10, 15, maybe more years, and I just really don't know where to start, I'd say that's our favorite guest to help, because just spending this bit of money and getting something new in your bedroom is going to help you every day with how you feel. That nagging pain in your hip is probably going to get a little bit better if you stop sleeping on a 15-year-old bed.
Oh, and you wake up this time of year, too. You get out of bed. It's dark all the time. You don't need the aches and pains, too. You need to at least feel well-rested before you go out and take on 20 hours of darkness, what it feels like.
Yeah, exactly. To your point, Wally, I will tell you, I was, through my 20s, I was like you. I'm like, a mattress is a mattress is a mattress. And then I actually got into my early 30s, and then I was like, and then the wife was like, hey, we gotta get something different here. This mattress is not working. I'm like, it's a mattress. What are you gonna do? You just sleep on it. That's all. And then we went out and actually invested in a mattress, and it was like, I got it. Not all mattresses are created equal. This does make a total difference. Pillows are the same way, by the way.
You're 100% right.
Yeah, my wife had kind of pointed that out to us, or pointed that out to me. She looked at me one night just a couple weeks ago and was like, sometimes I forget that I take the mattress for granted, that there's like people that aren't focused on this, and there's people that don't know what a really, really good night's sleep is like. And after, I've been here for 10 years, I'm accustomed to a good night's sleep on a Tempur-Pedic by this point, but I do forget that not everybody's had a chance to experience that.
Yeah.
The first time about 5 years ago, because when I was in college and leaving, I had been using a bed from my grandmother's home that had been around for, I'm talking 20, 30 years, this mattress. And that first time you sleep on a good bed after you've been having bad sleep, it's impossible to go back.
Well, maybe you do understand the mattress you're sleeping on, because have you traveled? Have you gotten somewhere and you stayed at a hotel that has really nice mattresses and you're like, oh, this is a dream, and then you get back home, you're like, oh, that's what I've been missing out on.
I almost had to avoid going on those trips for that reason. And I have to give a quick shout out. We had Sherry Sackett just walk in the building.
Sherry.
And the reason I bring that up is because the very first week that I was in Beaver Dam last year, Slumberland made an immediate, amazing impression on me, because I was moving in. And
I remember that now, Wally.
Everything's in the apartment, but then my movers, I won't say their names, but worthless company, they just refused. They're like, we're not going to be able to fit this couch in your bed. And I called Sherry, and I'm like, I don't know what to do with this. Do I throw it away? Is it St. Vincent de Paul? Somebody going to be able to take this? I'll just have to get a new mattress or a new couch. And she's like, give me 5 minutes. Within 20 minutes, You guys were at my front door, willing to move it in without even saying a word. And I know that's obviously because we love Stacy here and they love us back, but you guys go out of your way to go above and beyond here, and it is. I'm hook, line, and sinker a Slumberland guy forever after that.
Yeah, we definitely look for opportunities to help where we can. And I remember that. That was like summer of 2024. I got a phone call early morning or mid-afternoon, and somebody's like, Wally's moving in not too far from the store. Can we help him? And I said, Joe and Miguel, can you guys help him? They said, I think we could probably get that done. We deliver there all the time. We can get that up the stairs. And like you said, lo and behold, they got her done for you, Wally.
They did it in 5 minutes.
Yes, they are.
I watched
really
it for an hour, not like struggling to like ripping up the wall. And I said, hand up. I haven't said anything. Nobody's come to the door. But like, who's got scratches off the stairs? But they got it up there.
So from what I'm hearing, Slumberland totally over-delivered, but Sherry under-delivered.
No, she over-delivered.
She told you give her 5 minutes, and she took 20.
No, she gave 5 minutes. She was already on the phone. They were just like, hey, give me, we're coming off.
I got you. We had to wait a few minutes for the guys to get to where they needed to go.
They had to put their superhero costumes on first.
Yes, exactly.
She signs my checks. I ain't ever going to say a bad word about Sherry Sackett. Yeah, I'm part of the Sackett army, by the way.
She can't get rid of me. She's tried.
I'm
just stuck. I'm part of the building now.
Yeah, I can relate to that.
Well, I tell you, we're going to come back here in a moment, but we have a ton to talk about today because I'm looking around. I might have to do some walking during the bottom of the hour news break, although I might not come back because the lazy boys over here look unbelievable. And, Ryan, we're going to have to kind of start poking your brain about what people should be looking for when they're trying to find a couch, when they're trying to find a bed. We'll do that here in just a moment on Hometown Today on 95.3 WBEV, powered by Daily Dodge. And welcome back to Hometown Today on 95.3 WBEV, powered by Daily Dodge. Hometown Today is brought to you by Professional Floor Covering. It's also brought to you by McKinstry's Home Furnishings in downtown Beaver Dam. And I got to tell you a little bit about McKinstry's this morning. As we were coming back from break, we got really comfortable here. I'll explain that here in a moment. But over at McKinstry's right now, they are in downtown Beaver Dam, and they're here to help you make the best Christmas ever. Sandy and the team are having a store-wide holiday sale. That Christmas is going to give yourself a special gift for that home, and you can choose from one of over 100 Lazy Boy recliners in stock and ready for prompt delivery. Prices start at $399, and they have a selection of Christmas door mats for $9 each. Give the gift of time with a wall or tabletop clock, and tabletop clocks start at $39. Brighten up that dark corner with the decorative table or floor lamp. Mini Tiffany lamps are on sale for $99. Make this your best Christmas ever with gifts for your home. Shop the holiday sale at McKinstry's Home Furnishings, celebrating Christmas in downtown Beaver Dam for 167 years. Sale ends December 23rd, and they invite you to join them for the Christmas parade this Saturday, December 6th at 5 o'clock. We are out here at Slumberland right now, and Ryan and I got carried away during the break because we've just been having a lot of fun walking around the store. I had to get a tour, and I was telling you, man, I struggle right now because I have a recliner, or I had one I had to get rid of, and now there's just like this empty vacancy in my home that I don't know how to replace it with. And you, unfortunately or fortunately, might have just sold me on something over here. These Lazy Boys, what did you call that? Was it something?
Yeah, so it's called the Tri-Power Lazy Boy recliner. It's kind of like the seat in your fancy Cadillac or your fancy new F-150 Platinum. You've got the headrest tilt, you've got the lumbar adjustment, you've got presets that you can save. The back and the feet recline independently with separate motors. I was telling Wally, he said, what do people come in here to get when they like want to treat themselves? Like, you don't want to just get a new chair, but like you want to get a really nice chair that you feel really good about, right? I took him right over to the Tri-Power Lazy Boys, and I said, you can lay down and relax in like any position you really want to with these. It took him, I don't know, probably 7 seconds to make the face of, oh, yeah,
He's
that's
like, you might not get up. And I'm like, I don't know. And here we are, proof, coming back from break. And we're like, oh, scrambled. We were going back again. Wally, get out of the chair. My hand up, Kale.
That happens.
It does happen here over at Slumberland, and we're going to be taking tours around today because you have a wide selection over here of recliners. So different options. We just talked. You have the ones that you can really go above and beyond, the really luxury models, but you have stuff for everybody here too. Maybe Grammy doesn't want that.
Yeah. No, we've got some recliners right now. Like we've got the Nerviano Wallaway recliner that starts at $222. We've got a couple of them by Ashley and Franklin that are well under $399. So it doesn't matter what kind of recliner you're looking for. I think I have 62 recliners on the floor, so I think there's an option for most people.
62 different
62,
options?
yes.
Well, because everybody's got their own taste and flavor of these too, so you come on out and try them on for yourself. I was worried I wasn't going to be allowed to sit. I'm like, this looks too comfortable.
Oh,
Am I allowed in here?
No, you are absolutely allowed. I know the furniture looks nice, but it is all for our customers. Just kick your feet up and get comfy.
Oh, and we got comfy. That's for darn sure over here. And looking around, too, so we were talking a little bit as well, and we're going to have to take a peek during the next break. You guys got a wide selection of sectionals as well. I'm thinking about, like, Sunday man cave downstairs, turn the Packers on.
Oh, yeah. If you can get one of these sectionals, put it in front of the Packer game, and still stay awake, I don't know if you got the right one, you know. That's kind of the true testament. Can you fall asleep during the Packer game?
You got to find your Goldilocks one. You got to find the one that doesn't put you to sleep, but at the same time, you're going to be really comfortable at the same time.
This one's a little too firm. This one's a little too soft. This one is just right.
Well, it's wild because every single person I mentioned has their own taste and stuff with these, where like my grandmother was like I want it to be a small chair. I just want to pull up the little lever on the side, kick my feet up and good. Grandfather on the other side, he was looking at the luxury chair right there. I can assure you that. Where are you leaning? Where are you looking back? What do you have in your home over here of the recliners?
I've got the Lazy Boy Pinnacle, which is a little bit smaller scale recliner. I like smaller scale furniture, and I like to leave plenty of space. And I find that for me, the smaller recliners are a little bit more comfy, even though I'm not that small. So I've got one of those, and then I've got a leather reclining sofa that outlooks our bay window. That I really love the leather because it stays super clean. I think a lot of our customers have some misconceptions about how easy it is to take care of leather furniture and how much more, cleanly or hygienic leather really is than fabric.
Well, it's great too. Either time of year, whether you're in winter, you get on a leather chair, it warms up with you.
It sure does, and it doesn't take very long, and it stays nice and warm, keeps you toasty.
It does, but then in the summertime too, when you do get back, and it feels like 100 years away when summer's coming back. It keeps you cool too.
It does, because it breathes. You know, the natural pores in leather in the hide of the animal, the natural pores will breathe and they'll regulate the temperature for you.
Kale, are you a recliner guy or are you a sectional? What are you sitting on when you go home and turn the TV on?
Oh, I'm a recliner guy all the way. We've got a beautiful, actually, sectional that we got here at Slumberland that I do love. It's very nice. It's got the big chaise at the end. That is the wife's, that's her thing.
What did you call it? The big chaise at the end?
Yeah,
I'm an idiot. I don't know.
So if you've seen a sectional, and on one end it's got basically, it's extended. It comes
like
this way,
that
but
cylinder-looking thing on the
no,
end. No,
well, yeah, it comes further out to rest your feet. It's like,
oh, I know it. Okay,
I'll show you.
There's the armrest. You're talking about the extra foot.
Yeah, the extra
end.
foot length. That my wife loves the chaise. She sits on there all the time. But I'm a recliner guy. I love a good comfortable recliner, which actually mine is also from Slumberland. It's so comfortable. Yeah, I love a good recliner. But you know what? If I had space, I don't have space. But if I had space, it would be really tempting to bring that guy home.
Yeah.
I want to go sit in it so bad, but if I do, you will be here for the rest of the show by yourself, Wally, because I won't get out of it.
Now, you were almost by yourself here a few minutes ago.
I think if we call Ninja back down, he can probably move the broadcast over to the chaise there for us.
That sounds amazing.
That's a chaise. Is that correct?
Chaise,
yeah,
yes.
chaise.
Chaise.
Wally,
the more you know.
You're cultured now, sir.
I learned something today. That's the golden life.
And with Stacy Shane working here, you could buy a chaise from Shane.
Shane's Chaises.
Yeah, Shane's Chaises.
This is right here. You can get it at Slumberland. And it's up to 60% off as well on those as well.
That's right. We've still got through December 16th for the rest of this Black Friday sale, and we're pairing that with our 36-month 0% interest financing with Wells Fargo. So plenty of time to get some great deals.
I'm telling you guys this in Dodge County with peace and love because you know I'm a big fella. So I'm talking about you fella big guys out there as well. These could fit you as well. There's sizes for everybody because you mentioned you're not a small guy, but it's like perfect size for you. Me, on the other hand, I'm a big fella. there ain't a lot of room for a lot of chairs. But when you walk around, the first one you threw me in, I'm like, oh my gosh, it's giving me a hug.
Oh yeah, brother. We know how to fit the recliners in, and we carry an assortment that's good for, whether it's for your 5'2", 90-pound grandma, or whether it's for dad and he's not a small fella. We've got one to fit.
It felt like that was looked at me on the second one there. You lingered on the big fella one,
big
but
fella,
I'll allow it.
Looking right into Wally's eyes.
Yeah, it was like it looked really down, for grandma, or like a firm
Right.
stare over. I'm like, yeah, I think I got
Fair
you
enough.
here.
Fair enough.
Well, and then on top of that too, so I learned a lot of things today because I learned what a chaise was.
Yeah, now you're educated.
But I didn't know the difference between what a love seat versus a recliner was. I thought they were the same thing.
Oh.
And I guess it would make sense. Love seat, you have two people, you're in love, there's multiple seats for that. So with this, how many types, this
Wait.
might be a ridiculous question.
Go ahead.
How many types of couches and chairs are there? I don't know the difference.
Oh my goodness.
It seems really overwhelming, but there's not that much for terminology. It's basically sofas, love seats, recliners, and then sectionals is really what the living room furniture breaks down to. Anything more complex than that, you just leave that to your sales associate. They'll get you to the right place.
Thank God.
Ryan, should we tell him about day beds?
Oh no. And trundles,
We're gonna really
oh,
confuse
man.
him.
Can you get a chart? Can we get a chalkboard back here?
It'll be like a coach writing up.
That's
a
what I'm
play.
imagining a coach. I'm sitting in Gruden's quarterback camp, and I'm like, okay.
The look in his eyes, he's like, when we said day bed, Wally's eyes were just like, what are you talking about?
Well, is that just a bed that you sleep in the day instead of at night?
Yeah, that would.
It's a bed, but it has like sides on three sides.
Yeah.
So and it's called the day bed because at night you can use it as a bed, but during the day you flip the pillows up along the edges and it kind of becomes like an elongated couch, a deep couch.
Oh, so it's like a hardcore version
can
of a
chill.
futon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like
Like,
I'm
yeah,
fully
Yeah.
committed.
Except, exactly.
Yeah,
Tail.
exactly. You go.
He knows what a futon is, so I'm impressed there.
There we go.
I'm
Well, it's
glad
like
to hear that.
futon is your
They've got
trip
those in
to-
Cleveland.
That's true. It's true. They do have those. I lived on one for far too long. That's how I know.
He's been to college. That's why he knows futons.
I slept on the floor in college before I got that 50-year-old mattress, mind you. Bringing it back to the first, I slept on the floor because I was too stubborn because I was being so cheap back then. I tried to buy a mattress that quite literally was 2 inches thick, but they wouldn't sell it to you because it was so cheap unless you bought the bed frame. And I'm like, that's fine. Guess
I don't
what?
need it.
I'm going to take it
I
to
don't
Big
need it.
Mattress over there in Ohio. Not a chance. Over here, though, I ain't going to look around. I mean, we have beds with drawers built in them over here.
Yeah, we've got storage up the wazoo. Mattresses for, I think this mattress right here is $299. This one's $399, and that one's $499. And their name brand. They're made by Sealy for our Slumbercrest house brand.
So when you're looking at that, you're talking about the different prices of these beds. They all look unbelievable to me. So what is the difference that's going to differentiate that $499 versus the $299?
It's support, it's the materials inside, how cool they're going to keep you, or how well they're going to regulate your temperature is really what we like to talk about. But how long they'll support you for, how well they'll support you for. When you look on the outside, not much, but on the inside, there's different stuff going on.
Well, because I'm again, as a big dude, I sleep hot.
Yep.
I don't like to be overwhelmed. And when you have somebody that's in your bed with you and they don't sleep that way, that's often a problem. One person's under the covers, one person isn't. So you guys have opportunities like that, I imagine, too, where you can help out with certain things that it would benefit me with that other person that's sleeping there as well.
Yeah. We talk a lot about getting the top of bed products right, getting the right set of sheets, getting the right kind of comforter, getting the right mattress protector, getting the right pillows, because all of those components go into what we talk about as a microclimate, and that microclimate is that area between the top of the mattress and the bottom of your comforter. Right now, with how cold it is, your microclimate probably cannot be warm enough, but when it comes to the summertime, we like to hone in on what kind of bedding are you using and making sure that it's the appropriate materials.
Yeah, we don't need to have the 15 layers of comforters and all that. Are this is I feel like I'm not trying to separate the guys and the gals out there. I'm not a decorative pillow person on my bed, but I always get yelled at by everybody in my life that I need to have them on. Are you, because you've been in here, are you a decorative pillow, like style bedding guy, or how's that look?
My wife makes those choices.
Yeah, that's a wise man right there.
Smart man.
Yeah, I gotta respect it here. We're going to throw it to a quick break, but when we come back, I got to take another tour of this building here. There's so much to see. I think I've seen about 5% of the store since I've walked in today. We're going to fill you in on what's coming up here on the other side here on Hometown Today on 95.3 WBEV, powered by Daily Dodge. And welcome back to Hometown Today on 95.3 WBEV, powered by Daily Dodge. Hometown Today is brought to you by Professional Floor Covering. It's also brought to you by McKinstry's Home Furnishings in downtown Beaver Dam. Guys, I got to tell you, it is National Cookie Day today. And Great Harvest is celebrating the holiday season with incredible treats and specialty drinks. They'll be dropping off, actually, a variety of goodies for our team over at the GKB Beaver Dam Hub to try, and we'll be sure to report back. I'm excited. I've already boxed out. I think I have a corner of the office that I'm just like, I'm going to put the cookies here. This is where we're going to go. Nobody's going to even know about them. Probably shouldn't have told you that, Kale, but you can be in on the secret. I'll allow you to infiltrate the supply.
I feel like a part of the circle now.
You should feel a part of the circle.
I feel very privileged to have that information.
Well, the best part about it is you remember that Great Harvest helps with holiday entertaining too. So you can bring a tray of goodies, a hostess gift, or give a gift card. And some of the feature holiday cookie flavors that maybe we might be trying today is raspberry almond thumbprint cookies, ginger molasses, white chocolate peppermint, peanut butter blossoms, chocolate orange, cranberry white chocolate.
And I'll tell you what, Wally, you walk into a holiday gathering with a box of Great Harvest stuff, and I'm speaking from experience, you will become the hero of the party. People, I mean, like, pats on the back, handshakes, it's amazing.
Oh, you go in with a full stomach, too. You start sitting on some of this Slumberland furniture that's right behind us now. You're going to wake up 12 hours later and be like, where am I?
What's going on? Where'd the cookies go?
Where are the cookies? Somebody had my cookies. We're joined today at Slumberland by Ryan Brewski, the store manager. And we talked a little bit earlier, but I really want to highlight it again. You guys have a Giving Tree initiative that you're doing right now. Can you explain a little bit more about what that looks like?
Yeah. So the Dodge County Toy Bank partners with us to set up a Christmas tree that we've got up by the sales counter. You'll find little ornaments on that Christmas tree that have a child, their gender, and then maybe what they're wishing for Christmas. You can stop in and pick out one or a couple of those ornaments, head to any one of the local retailers that sells those type of products, and then just drop that back off here with the little ornament. The Dodge County Toy Bank will come down on December 15th to pick those toys up, get them to their donation center, and then make sure they get distributed to the children that are looking for them.
One of my favorite things growing up was my family, when we did finally learn about this, because we moved to Wisconsin when I was in high school, we would go over and we would all pick out one individually, and my brother, sister, and I would get another gift for another kid out there. And it was something that, like, just really, like, what brings that holiday spirit and, like, brings that community together, makes you feel that you are doing a good thing this time of year. It's special. So being a part of this is a great thing to do. So come on out here to Slumberland.
Well, and you grew up, you've become a generous person yourself. So clearly that lesson stuck with you.
Yeah, well, I appreciate it. That's nice of you, Kale. I thought you meant generous at first, because I'm generous.
Generous about eating cookies.
I was like, yeah, there's a generous waistline here, but that was a nice compliment there. Thank you very much.
You're welcome. But yeah, this is a great, Ryan. This is a great way to teach your kids about generosity.
Yeah, teach your children that, Christmas is about the spirit of giving just as much as it is about the excitement of those presents under the tree. And, as a parent, I enjoy both parts of it. The smile that lights up on my children's faces when they see everything I've given them, but also the notion of giving to everybody that I can give to.
Yeah, it's something about doing that where you know that you're not even going to be in front of them. It's just doing a good thing for the sake of doing a good thing. Something we need more of the world, where people aren't watching, doing the right things. It trickles down. So come on out, grab an ornament off the tree, help a kid right here in Dodge County, and then on top of that, you got 60% off of everything here in the store, so you can get something good for them and get something good for yourself at the same time.
Exactly. It's a win-win. It's a win-win. You'll find a lot here that you love.
Well, how about you? When you're looking at the tree, is there a way that you pick what child that you're going to? Because I always gravitated with the other boys when I was growing up, because I'm like, I know what they want. I'm going to get them something cool. If I got something like, or picked my sisters off the tree, I don't know what this means. Well, how do you go about it now?
Yeah, I know what a cool Hot Wheels looks like, or I know what the cool Lego characters looks like. I'm not so up to date on my, lip gloss or my Squishmallow. Ooh, that might be dating myself. Squishmallow selection.
I was
I
going to
don't
say
know. My kid-
Polly Pockets, so I was also dating myself, so I
Yeah.
think you can understand too.
Are you up to date on which one is the right Labubu to get?
No.
Yeah, me
No.
neither.
No.
Well, a boo-boo, what's that?
You're
Oh,
not, you're
boy.
not- yeah, he doesn't have kids.
I don't
so-
have kids.
Slow down. We don't want to ruin Wally's.
Yeah.
Well, I found out yesterday on the Spotify Wrap that apparently I'm 72 years old. It made fun of how the music I listen to, so maybe I'm not supposed to know what the Labubu is.
Wally's been hitting a lot of Conway Twitty.
Apparently, it was literally, it laughed at me. It was just like audible laughs when it got to the age. It felt like an attack. I'll leave it at that. Felt like an attack. But it doesn't feel like an attack when you walk in here. We were walking around here a little bit ago. We got to see the great recliners. I'm going to have to test out a sectional here in just a minute when we throw it to the top of the hour news break. It might mean it's just Kale in the second half of the show. So I think it's probably better for you anyways, right?
Yeah, it's all right.
We're gonna
We'll get through it.
we're gonna be sitting here in the next segment. Ryan and I chatting in the back. You're gonna hear background. You're gonna hear.
Oh, I saw him off too.
Yeah.
I've never. You have to have a fan on in the room with me to just kind of mute the sound a little bit, snore a little bit too much. It's unfortunate. It's unfortunate. We're gonna throw it to break now, but when we come back, we got another full hour here at Slumberland Furniture. We might be talking at some point. I have to have Stacey Shane. She has an important meeting. She's taking care of business right now.
Bet
Well,
she is.
hopefully we can talk to her here in a little bit. We'll cross our fingers.
Yes.
All right, but we'll be right back here in a couple minutes after our news break here on Hometown Today on 95.3 WBEV, powered by Daily Dodge. And welcome back to Hometown Today on 95.3 WBEV, powered by Daily Dodge. Hometown Today is brought to you by Professional Floor Covering. It's also brought to you by McKinstry's Home Furnishings in downtown Beaver Dam. And I got to throw it to Kale because I know he's got something fun for us.
Oh, Professional Floor Covering, Wally. We know you love them. I mean, you're going to come to Slumberland and you're going to get your nice furniture. You better make sure it's going to be on good floors, right?
Well said.
Right? True. Right? Then that's where Professional Floor Covering comes in. Randy and his team are there to help you design the perfect space. They've got over 1,000 samples of carpet, LVP, hardwood. They do laminate, and that LVP is so popular. Love that flooring. It's so nice. They do tile and stone as well. They've
Easy
got
to maintain.
Yeah, they've got custom area rugs. And, of course, when you work with Professional Floor Covering, it's not like, what do you want? And then it's just like thrown in your home. No, they're going to come out to your home. They're going to measure everything up, get an idea. They can, if you're not sure, you're like, I know I need new floors, but I have no idea what's going to work in here. No worries. They're the experts. Let them, right? When we don't know something, we bring in the experts, and they're the experts in flooring. So they go, oh, here's some ideas for you. Here's some price points for you, and they'll have everything working great, looking nice, and within your budget. Visit them today at 713 Park Avenue in Beaver Dam or online at PROFLR.com.
And we are out here at Slumberland, and unfortunately during the break, so what's going on is Ryan and I, we're sitting in the sectional, we're getting way too comfortable, we're forgetting we have stuff to do, and then who are the two people that come merging in together at the same time but Sherry Sackett and Stacy Shane? And Ryan are like, yeah, no, we gotta get back to work here.
We've been working the whole time, actually, Wally. We didn't stop.
We didn't stop at any point.
You guys looked busy.
We were busy. We were just quality assurance is what we were here for.
It's a tough job, but somebody's got to do it.
Well, and we did a good job at it too, because we tested a couple models during the break here. And you were describing some of the differences here with the sectionals because you have a wide range. There's something for everybody, whether you're looking for the heavy comfort or a little bit more of the souped up. Let's for like, who knows, maybe for a big game on Sunday, get your feet up. You guys got something for everything.
Absolutely, yeah. We've got stationary looks that are, contemporary, trendy, fabrics that are upscale and look really excellent. I think Wally's personal favorite was the Game Day Sunday special, the Flex Steel reclining sectional with the lumbar and the headrest and the wireless power chargers and the hidden cup holders. I think you had like 3 cup holders accessible to you in one seat. That sounds like a dangerous Sunday, Wally.
It's a dangerous Sunday, is right. I was going to say, when you got this time of year, it's cold outside. I don't want to go anywhere. I'm in a plop-up shop, put on a movie, put on a game, and you got the 3 cup holders. You got all the plug-ins. Because that's the other thing, too, with things like that blew me away. When I'm at home and I have a chair up against the wall, I have to have a cord looped all the way around. It ruins the cord. The phone falls off nonstop. That thing had the wireless thing. I didn't even know that they did that. It's like a spaceship.
Yeah,
pretty jazzy.
I think it is, actually.
Sounds like Sunday Fun Day.
Sunday Fun Day is right. And Stacy, we have to welcome you on because you weren't able to join us in the first half. You're a busy person. You got a lot going on.
I did. I was a busy morning, so I apologize.
Oh,
I was totally here on time, but totally forgot that I had meetings scheduled. I like to double book things and make myself as busy as possible during the holiday season.
Well, somebody said to us
everybody
this week,
really happy.
If you need something done, ask a busy person. And I feel like Stacy's that person. If you need something done, you ask her.
Yeah, when I need something at the store done, I just ask Stacy. No. It's very true, though. It's very true. She gets anything done.
So right now, we were talking a little bit about the Black Friday sale, and there's even more to it. There's the held over event that we haven't really been able to gloss over yet. Can you tell us what that is going to entail along with what's going on?
Yeah, actually my meeting this morning that I had to miss this portion was specifically for the Held Over event. So because of the wonderful snowfall in lots and lots of places, we had some store closings over the weekend because the snowfall was just insane. So a lot of people, a lot of customers couldn't get out and couldn't get those special 8 a.m. to 10 a.m. Black Friday deals where we had a time commitment on it. So you can actually stop in and you can still pick up while supplies last items at the reduced doorbuster prices. So Lazy Boy starting at $2.99. The big, huge Sailor Shays sectional at only $6.99. The Shazed sofa at only $3.99, little Ashley Shays sofa. So you can pick up some Black Friday held over events while supplies last if you weren't able to get here on Black Friday because of all of the snow.
Nice.
Might not be Friday, but it feels like Friday every day when you walk in here
it's
right
Christmas.
now. It is Christmas. And so not only is Slumberland taking care of us, but so is Father Christmas out there throwing all the snow to make sure we got some extra time to do this.
So much snow. So much
A
snow.
lot of snow.
Yeah.
Well, in this time of year, it's coming up on the holidays, so I know it's a tight turnaround, but we got about 3 weeks to the day until we're looking at Christmas on the day of Thursday. What can people do? Can they get stuff now that could still get back to their home in time for the holidays?
Absolutely.
I would say that we expect that to happen this close to the holidays every year. You know, not everything is going to be available in the time frame you're shooting for, but I guarantee you we've got at least a couple of options within your price range that we can get in your home by Christmas. If you need some service like that, though, you're going to want to talk to one of my sales associates, and they'll get you locked in and point you in the right direction.
We have a great team, and our delivery guys are amazing. Like they do such a good job. You're going to be super happy. If you need it before Christmas, stop in ASAP, and we'll get you taken care of.
Well, and this is a massive store, and I learned in this last hour that it's a relatively small team here. I imagine that it's got to be a benefit, too. It's got to be such a tight-knit group. It's got to feel like a family here.
Yeah, they're a bunch of weirdos. It works out perfect.
Absolutely
Ryan-
We're
perfect.
all weirdos, though, so let's be honest. I don't even think we hire normal people, so it's great. Being weird is, being normal's overrated. Like, you want to come work with us. You want to hang out with us. They shoot each other with Nerf guns all day long. They bombard me with literally, I've come in before and they've shot me with the cannons full of exploding confetti. Like, it's a good time.
So there's, like, you hire weird people, like ones that put like thirst trap photos in their presentations for the interview process. Is that
yeah.
is
So
that the type of people you hire? We hire those type of people too.
I don't even think any of us can do a PowerPoint presentation. Let's just be honest.
So to give him the full context of that, so when I applied for the Start in Beaver Dam role here in Beaver Dam, my last slide of my presentation was me in a leather jacket without a shirt underneath it, and it was just like you like what you see or something to the effect.
Nice.
Mirror selfie, like
I believe they
full-on-
call that making an impression.
That was my whole thing. I'm like, all right, this is either gonna make or break me, and I'm here right now,
There
so
you
I'm gonna
go.
say it's a win, whether or not people thought it was a smart decision or not.
It was, obviously.
worked. He's
yeah,
here.
it worked.
Ryan, I'm sure it was the
Somehow.
same process for you to get
Sherry's
the job,
like,
right?
I watched
Oh,
it
it was
twice.
very similar. It was very similar. You know, a little. What do they call that? The headshot portfolio.
Yep.
I showed Stacy my modeling portfolio.
Yeah.
And she said, "You got the
All
job,
right, you got the
Ryan."
job.
I was
This
like,
is
that's
this
it.
guy.
This is the guy I want as my store manager.
Yeah, so if you're calling them weirdos, I'm happy about it because we jive pretty well here. We
They
got a bunch
are.
of weirdos on our side as well.
I love our team, though. Our team, they are weird. They are funny. They are entertaining. They are everything that you would want to work with, honestly. Like, it makes the days seem wonderful. And we work long hours here with retail. We're open 7 days a week. We are open 9 a.m. until 7 p.m. It's a lot of hours to spend with each other, but I'm very, very lucky that I get to spend it with them.
I was gonna say, you know, with what you've got going here, there are probably a lot of times where you're spending more time with each other than your own separate families back home, and so
Oh, yeah.
it's important that that good relationship is there and that you get along well, and you can sense it, Wally. I'm sure you get it too when we walk in here. You can just sense, like, we know the team, so we know how they are, but like if you didn't know them and you walked in here, I think within a few minutes it would become pretty apparent, like, the type of team this is here.
I mean, Ryan and I personally have only known each other today. And within the last hour and a half, I already feel like we're like ready to go. Like, hey, want to go watch the game?
Exactly.
It's kind of where we're at. Yeah, I like the smile. I feel that way too. Well, we're going to throw it to break here, but when we come back, we got so much more to talk about. We still have to go back. We got to talk about the giving tree a little bit more. The holiday is coming up. What do people need to look for, whether you want to get a gift or you just want to take care of your own home? A lot to do here today at Slumberland. That's next on Hometown Today on 95.3 WBEV, powered by Daily Dodge. And welcome back to Hometown Today on 95.3 WBEV, powered by Daily Dodge. Hometown Today is brought to you by Professional Floor Covering. It's also brought to you by McKinsey's Home Furnishing in downtown Beaver Dam. We are at the One Call That's All Gruber Mobile Broadcast Studio at Slumberland today, and we are joined by Stacy Shane, and we have a ton to talk about. We just hit on what the deals are coming up with the Held Over event and the Black Friday, but I was talking with Ryan earlier. He's with me. He knows a lot about like the beds and stuff, the decorations and tables and things like that. I have no idea.
We got you.
If I come in just utterly clueless and say, I don't know what needs to be in my apartment or my house, but can you help me? You're able to point me in the right direction?
We would take very good care of you. We would say, don't worry, we've got you. We'll ask you a bunch of weird questions, and then we'll furnish the whole place for you.
Well, good, because I'm clueless. I can't make a decision. I almost need someone to force me into doing that myself.
We're not pushy, but we can absolutely help. We've done that for a lot of customers. They've come in with a baseline of kind of what they want. I want reclining or I want stationary, but then I don't know how to basically make it all come together, and like that's what we do. That's our job. Our job is to make it all come together, from exactly what you want from a sofa that reclines or a stationary, to coffee tables and end tables to match, to accessorizing and making it look, homey and nice.
I asked Ryan earlier about his favorite thing about working with Slumberland. For you, being able to come in every day, it sounds like you love to be a part of this team. What is the thing that makes you so excited to come into work every day?
Honestly, it is my team. Like I said, they're a bunch of weirdos, and I'm also a little bit weird, which is really great. So we mesh really well. I really enjoy spending time with them. I really love what I do. I've been doing it for 25 years.
I was in the back warming up my coffee during the break, and I was noticing the picture hanging on the wall of just a baby Stacy Shane.
That's an old picture.
Yeah, getting the keys to Slumberland, and
that's
it was
right.
Yeah,
that was when I opened this store.
I remember, but I remember that because I was here too when that happened, and like it just in some ways you can probably relate. In some ways it feels like it was yesterday, and in some ways it feels like it's all you've known your life.
I blinked and it was gone.
Yeah.
This whole adventure of Slumberland that we've been on has been great. From this 3 stores now, I think. But the team that I have now is absolutely amazing. They do make it all worth it. Makes it. I'm going to be honest. I don't even have to be here. Ryan takes such good care of me and of the store and of everything and runs it. And the team that we have is amazing. Our sales staff and our warehouse team and our delivery guys are absolutely great. I literally just come in and play. Like, I don't have to be here. I do all of the marketing and advertising and fun stuff, which he absolutely is capable of doing. But I'm a nerd. I like that stuff. But he takes such good care of the store that I just come in and get to, play around and hang out with the team and do some sales training. And I get to hang out with awesome customers and do things like this, which is absolutely wonderful. I love you guys and having you in the store.
Back. Well, thank you.
So it's been a really fun ride and one that I want to keep going.
Well, thank you for, first of all, having us again today. This is a blast. I love doing these 2-hour remotes, especially when there's beds and sofas and stuff that I get to lay on during the break. We almost missed. You were during your meeting. We came back almost late to a break because we got too comfortable in chairs and talking away
These
over
microphones move. You just do it from there. Just, pan the shot and just be laying on the sofa. You could chill out in a bed with a comforter. They move.
I tell you what, don't get the ideas started. I'll start pitching that we do an entire show from a sectional, and I don't know if that's going to get approved.
Do it from this one. That one is it's amazing.
I almost couldn't get up, and that wasn't like it's hard to get up. It was like I don't want to.
You have no option. If you start there, that's where the show's just gonna stay the whole time there.
I'd probably be like another employee at that point though, because I don't think I'd be able to leave. So I think just for your sake,
we're always looking for someone.
I don't know if you're looking for this. There's got to be some kind of metric here.
We should preview that interview role. So no.
Can I get that picture of him in the leather jacket with no shirt to make a decision?
Is that gonna be hung up replacing the old picture of Stacy in the back room?
It'll complement it.
It'll complement side by side. Side by side.
I'll make sure you guys see that during the
That'd
break. You probably won't want to talk after that, so I'll wait until we go to break.
This is gonna be great.
Well, the holidays are going to be great. We're 3 weeks from Christmas. We're 4 weeks from New Year's. And this time of year, you have families coming over. You have big gatherings. And with that, people want to make sure that their house is in tip-top shape. What kind of advice would you give people that are trying to figure out how do we spruce up the home right now? And is it going to be cost-effective? What would your advice be to those kind of people?
I mean, definitely cost effective. We are middle of the road pricing. We have some really, really phenomenal starting price points. We've got some, you can get a little cray-cray if you want to price points, but the meat of what we do is right middle of the road. We've got good quality products at really great low prices with a lot of interest-free options. So if you need to get your home ready for the holidays, come in. Tell us the baseline of where you want to go, and we'll help you make it a home. We'll help you make it fresh. We'll help you make it so where all of your company's got places to sit and to where it feels cozy and homey. And our team is trained really, really well with how to do all of that. And it's not overwhelming. I know it can feel overwhelming, especially if you're starting fresh or trying to do a remodel. We do a lot of remodels, a lot of people moving, a lot of brand new home startups. So we're very, very aware of all the dimensions and things that will fit inside of the home as well as make it complete.
Well, it's a great time too for gifts. Sometimes you want to go above and beyond. I think of my parents. Every now and then, every few years, you're like, let's get the kids together. Let's really do something nice for mom and dad, and doing something like a recliner or doing something like a sofa or a love chair. It's going to be the perfect gift. You're going into the holiday season. You're watching all these Christmas movies together. The sports. I know Ryan got the test drive with me. How often are you test driving the sofas and chairs around here?
So I have an office that I rarely use. It actually looks like an office now versus it was a storage room. So I rarely use it. We usually sit out here when we have our meetings, and we sit on recliner
That's actually
chairs.
pretty smart.
Yeah, we hang out.
I'm going to share if we can start having our team meetings here.
That works.
Ooh.
We have, and in fact, we host the Beaver Dam Scholarship Foundation meetings here. So
and you do.
it's
I
very
mean,
comfy.
you've done a number of other, things too. The Women's Network.
Yeah, we do our Women in Business Network meetings. That's actually
Yeah.
coming up, I think, in a couple Tuesdays.
16th.
So the 16th of December, we have our Women in Business meeting here. We start at 7:30 in the morning. So it's a very nice early morning for a whole bunch of ladies, and it's a really great gathering. So the space is really nice. You can utilize it for everything. So from meetings to having fun to a bunch of weirdos to, customers coming in and us finding the right pieces for your home.
See, we wouldn't be able to do our meetings here, Kale,
Because we never leave.
Do you? Well, not. Well, I mean, that would be part
Got
of
a
it. but
vacuum.
You think about the Wades of the world. You think about me of the world and all that. We're gonna start sitting in those chairs. We're gonna get distracted and not talk to anybody, or we won't be focused.
Yeah, we're gonna. Hey, Wally, you got to quit falling asleep over there. We're talking stuff here.
Stop turning the massage on, Wally.
You
I
might
can
will be
hear
that, or
Can
even
hear
like
that
the
over
old school,
here.
like you're playing on your phone because you're just so comfortable, like you're back at home. It's not gonna be good. So you know what? Maybe we'll have to put a stamp on that.
You're
for
just like
Put it
so
on the back
comfy.
burner.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you're so comfy.
we'll
You're just
revisit.
like imagining yourself watching a Packer game when it's not even. You don't even have a TV in front of you. You're just like, what are you doing? I'm watching the game. What game are
Manifesting
you
a Packer
talking
game.
about? Well, Wally, I
now.
want to.
Manifesting a Packer game is awesome.
I want to ask these two because we've talked a lot about the holidays and how it applies to Slumberland. But outside of this, for the two of you, what excites you most about the holidays? Is it the tree? Is it the lights? Is it the food? What
It's-
excites you most?
It's the food.
The food?
Definitely the
Okay.
food.
Well, you say it, you got to give us an example. What
Yeah,
are we
I was just
looking
gonna say,
forward
what
to?
are we
I am
talking?
not picky. Not picky at
Just
all.
give me food.
Just give me the food. Yeah,
give me
the
Christmas
home-cooked
cookies.
foods.
Give me ham.
I can't turn down a cookie to save
No,
my
same.
life. No,
National
I,
Cookie
it's
Day.
Christmas
National
cookies.
Cookie
It
Day.
is.
Look
It's
out.
National Cookie Day today. I know.
I can't turn down a cookie. I was really good, and I made a bunch of desserts yesterday. And normally I make healthy desserts, and everyone's like, but they were not healthy. There's like granola, there's chocolate melted on top. There's a whole bunch of fun stuff.
I've always said I've never met a cookie I didn't like.
Yeah.
I think there's at least 6 types of sweets when I walked up to the sales counter to look. there's at least 6 different kinds of sweets sitting up there.
Sherry, did you bring sweets
Yeah.
again?
Sherry brought us
Darn
sweets.
it.
She knows. She
I
knows.
cannot turn it down.
how she gets the good
I'm just gonna do
performance.
laps around here, so it's okay.
How about you, Ryan? What gets you most excited about the holidays?
My favorite thing about Christmas is, frankly, Christmas music.
Okay.
Yeah.
All
yeah.
right.
How
I
about
like
favorite
it.
song then?
Favorite Christmas album would be the Peanuts Christmas album by the Vince Vivaldi Trio.
I love
that.
that.
Is so good. And then I play with the Beaver Dam Area Orchestra, so where the Christmas concert is coming up next
Yeah.
week Saturday, and I really like that too. Music is my favorite part of Christmas.
That's awesome. Yeah, I love some good Christmas music. We discovered a couple years ago we have Alexas in our house, and we've gotten to the point where we essentially have one in every room in some form. They're all different types. Like some are the screen, some are just the little dots, and we figured out that when I listen to music, you can ask it to play it on multiple devices at once. So what I love to do this time of year, my kids love it too. My wife just shakes her head at us because we're all running around the house dancing and singing and all. I'll throw on Trans-Siberian Orchestra.
Oh yeah.
And then I'll
that'll
ask
get
it,
you going.
and then I'll ask it to play it on all devices, and I'll just max out the volume on, and your entire house becomes like a giant band shell of
shaking.
Trans-Siberian Orchestra, and it's
Right. Neighbors are
amazing.
like, thank you.
Oh yeah,
they
the
love
kids.
it.
And then, what's really funny about that is we realized that a couple years ago, so we do it a lot, and then I forgot that we also have one out in the garage, which is
Oh,
not
so it
attached to the
blasts
house.
out there.
So it's
Funny.
like, it's dark out, and like the neighbors are probably going, "Who is playing electric guitar and drum set out
Could it
there?"
be anybody?
Could be like,
Could
is,
be-
is he
could be
having?
anybody.
Is he like? That's a really good sounding garage band. Who are they?
Yeah, don't worry. We'll invite you to the next concert.
Exactly.
Well, we're going to throw it to a quick break. When we come back, we're going to continue our conversation here at Slumberland. That's next here on Hometown Today on 95.3 WBEV, powered by Daily Dodge. Thank you very much, Ashley. And we're back here at Slumberland now. Hometown Today is brought to you by Professional Floor Covering. In Hometown Today, got to tell you, I mentioned it in the last break. It's National Cookie Day today. And Great Harvest is celebrating the holiday season with incredible treats and specialty drinks. They'll be dropping off a variety of goodies for our team over at the GKB Beaver Dam Hub over there, and we'll be sure to report back. I know I'm going to when we get back.
I'm really relieved they're doing that today, because part of me was like, oh, I feel bad because we're gonna miss out on the, we're gonna be late to getting the goodies. But maybe it's a good thing, because usually when we come here, it's hard for us to leave, so that'll maybe give us just enough motivation to get out the door from here.
If I had the cookies before I got here, I'd be in a lot of trouble.
Yeah, that would be a problem.
Stuck.
Yeah.
Listen to some of the great things that they have here, because what they have for cookie flavors: raspberry almond thumbprint cookies, ginger molasses, white chocolate peppermint, peanut butter blossoms, chocolate orange, and cranberry white chocolate. Tell you, there's something for everybody over there. Celebrate National Cookie Day, and then come on over here. Get your relaxing on over here at Slumberland.
Or take the sugar rush and just run around the store. Like, that's okay, too.
You mentioned it. You were going to have to do some laps or something?
Oh, I'm going to have to do laps, definitely. I'm going to have to hit like another mile today. It's going to be great.
Okay, we'll get a mile in here.
I'm eating all of the sweets. Oh, my gosh. Sherry brought so many sweets.
Oh,
I'm having
pretty
just
good about
a little bit of each one.
See, that's the smart thing to do.
A little bit.
Smart thing to do.
What you're saying, you're doing a lap here and trying to get to a mile. I feel like it would only take like 3 trips around here with how much you have in this store.
It is a big store.
It is a big store, and you got everything from the sectionals to the recliners to the tables to decorations. I don't even know where to begin. So again, I talked about it before. When people are clueless coming in, you're going to be able to help them. But where are you pointing someone like me who genuinely, if you walked into my apartment, you'd laugh out loud because there's just like nothing there? Where do you even start? What's the thing that I need in my apartment before anything else?
I'm assuming you have a sofa.
It's awful.
Oh, don't worry, we got you.
I know you
do.
do.
You hang out. So for those of us that are like really struggling, like sometimes we can provide some additional help, or we come over and we take a look at it. We don't do that often, but we can do that if you've got like an awkward layout or something, or you can bring in a drawing or a rendering and we can go ahead and space it out from there. That's no problem. But if you said, hey, I need everything start to finish, that is not a problem. We will ask you, what do you like? Stationary, reclining? Do you want to watch games? Do you have lots of friends over? How do you want the room to feel? All that fun stuff. So we can gauge how much furniture do we need to put in there on a regular basis, and then what would make it then come together. Coffee tables or an ottoman based on how you're going to use the furniture, and then maybe a couple pictures and maybe a little fake plant, so you don't have to worry about a live plant.
I've got a black thumb with that. I ruin everything.
It's hit or miss. So I've got like this nice little area in my house where these plants, God love them, are still alive, which is pretty. I'm just super impressed that they're alive. They don't look amazing, but like they're alive.
Hey, they're still kicking. That's what really matters.
And then I have these wonderful, beautiful fake trees that actually look amazing, and I'm like thinking, I definitely am going to switch some of those out for the fake ones because they look amazing and I don't have to actually remember to water them. So we can do things like that based on your comfort level and how much activity you have in the home, which is nice. And we can do everything start to finish. We can even help you with paint colors, if you want.
Oh, really?
So paint comes in any color you want. Furniture that you fall in love with only comes in so many. So find the furniture first, and we can work around that.
I didn't even really think about that. Yeah, you really kind of have to tie the whole room together, Kale.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And if you can't paint, we'll tie it together with things like rugs or throw pillows or things like that.
Hey, there's something for everybody. That's all I need to hear. I'll be okay. Well, Kale, during the break, you had a fun idea, too.
Yeah, so speaking of Christmas trees, I have a little fun Christmas edition of this or that. So I'm going to throw some differing things at you guys, and you tell me what sticks out to you, what's your favorite for you. Hot cocoa or eggnog?
Hot cocoa.
Okay, there you
Oh no! Oh, did you see that? I had. Oh no!
They were in sync on their answer. Looked at each other like we are in this,
can't
and
figure
then
out fist bump, high five.
One
like
wanted to
shoulder,
go high
like...
five, wanted to go fist bump, and ruin the whole connection that was going on there. The ESP that was happening.
Ruined me. I'm sorry. I don't know how you come back from that.
I know. Let's try.
We'll
let's see if we
we'll
can.
Probably get another one right.
Yeah, let's try if we
next
can.
time. I'll be fist bump if we get it right.
Okay.
Try to see if you can revive yourselves here. Real tree, artificial tree.
Oh.
That's a tough one,
answer.
right? It's a tough one because you're like, do I want to do it easier or do I want to smell it and it looks amazing and then I got to hope it doesn't die and drag it out with all the needles? So I'm going to say real tree, but from like standpoint of my life is very busy. We have an artificial
trees
tree.
Are quite nice.
I similarly, this is not exactly your this or that. It's the complicated answer. I would be like, give me a real tree one time every like 5 years.
Yeah.
And it's like, all right,
that's
that
sort
was
of
nice.
what we're on, because I'm a real tree guy. I really like my
so nice.
and it's just There's some wonderful artificial trees, but to me, they're still just missing some of the detail.
Well, and you're finding pine needles in March. It doesn't matter how much you
Right.
sweep; they still
You do
exist.
with the
Yeah.
artificial ones too. I put them up and I'm like, I don't understand where they come from. It's
All right,
plastic.
that's fair.
Yeah, exactly. All right. How about ugly Christmas sweater or cozy Christmas jammies?
Oh my gosh, are
I-
you good
these are
leaving the house?
hard.
Are you leaving the house?
You use your imagination.
I'm gonna go to the jammies.
Leaving the house.
Leaving the house. I'm gonna go with
Oh,
ugly.
leaving the
ugly
house,
sweater.
that's
Ugly
different.
sweater. Yeah.
I was imagining if you're just like sitting at home, if you get the
Definitely
big comfy,
jammies.
give me the. You can go best of both worlds. Throw the sweater on, have the pajama bottoms.
I was
In
wondering
fact,
if somebody's gonna
Christmas
figure
Day,
that
I
out.
look forward to legitimately staying in my pajamas all day.
Yeah,
It's literally the
same.
highlight of my
It's the
whole day.
best.
Yeah.
Same.
Other than watching my kid open Christmas gifts, the highlight of my
I
day
like
is
that you
pajamas.
saved that at the end. You
Yeah.
make sure. Oh yeah.
Yeah,
By
I
the
really
way,
like to do this.
This one might be tough. Christmas movies or Christmas music?
movies.
Movies.
Okay.
I don't
Yeah.
think
Do you
that
have-
was tough at all.
Do
Actually.
you have
No,
a favorite Christmas movie?
Yes.
Oh.
I'm gonna wait until you say it. Though.
I don't know
I'm
if I
locked
have
in
a
on mine.
favorite. I watch like this. I watch like the same ones. Like I love Christmas Chronicles. I
Okay.
love the Santa one with Tim Allen. Like
Oh,
I'll
the
watch
Santa
those
Claus,
all.
yeah.
The Santa Claus, I watch them all day long. Polar Express, I'm all in. So yeah, I watch like the same ones all the time.
What's your favorite one?
It's a Wonderful Life. It's not even close. it's one
Aw,
of my
that's a
favorite movies
classic.
of all time. Even I'll watch that in April.
Yeah.
It's just like sets your expectations on life. You're only as happy as you let yourself be, and it kind of reminds you of
That's
that.
a good
One of my
idea.
favorite Christmas movies is also basically my favorite movie of all time, which is National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation.
Oh,
a great
that's
movie.
a good
I watch
one.
it at least 4 or 5 times
You
during
serious?
Love all the
during
lights.
Christmas.
Are you serious, Clark?
You serious, Clark? Aunt Bethany. Is there a cat in there?
Yeah.
Raptor cat. I always find this interesting.
Signs the line.
I always find this one interesting. Opening gifts Christmas Eve or Christmas morning?
Christmas morning.
I don't know who in the world opens it on Christmas Eve.
We get
I
one
have met some
present. My kid
people.
gets one present
Yep.
to open Christmas Eve. You pick, like, save the good one for later. But you pick one, and then I love Christmas Day jammies. Your hair is just a hot mess. The kid is like just
Yeah, Wally can relate.
sleepy-eyed and ready to go. Hair's a
Very
hot
much,
mess.
very much. Oh, well, I used to.
You
have
did.
it.
You
Yeah, I
could
guess I
relate for a
can't
year or
now
two there,
anymore.
yeah.
But
Um,
the last thing on that, our gift we open on Christmas Eve, it's always pajamas. So we always get
you
a
have
fresh
Christmas
set.
jammies.
Fresh set for everybody opens that. You're good to go.
Good
I
idea.
love it. Okay, last one. White lights or colorful lights?
White lights.
White lights. It's
We're
weird.
like the same person.
Hey,
You
you
are
got the fist
awesome.
bump.
I love
You
it.
got the fist
I told her
bump
that I
and
was
shit
doing it. I had to premeditate and be like,
Yeah.
we're fist
there.
bumping
That
if
was
I get
planned
it
out.
correct now.
Okay.
But that was pretty good.
Well,
I'm
and
with you.
I'm gonna go even a step farther because yes, the white lights they're awesome. I almost like those like rose gold lights.
Yeah, where they're not so harsh on the eyes. They're
Yes.
just nice and warm. I specifically buy the warmer lights. Yeah, I'm
What?
the same way.
Yeah, we do the warm white
Stacey,
too.
you are awesome.
Are-
You know what? Thank
this-
you. You're awesome.
Here's a bonus
Thank
one off
you.
of that: incandescent or LED.
Incandescent or whatever the
The
first
old
word
school?
is.
Yeah.
LED.
LEDs are too bright, man. They're harsh.
They're making them better. I have switched most of my display to LED, and you wouldn't really necessarily tell. They're getting the thing I have found with the warm whites colored lights are great with LED. The one problem I find with the warm white is that not every manufacturer has. Because in
actual
incandescent,
warm.
you basically can't control the color. It's just it comes white like that. So no matter what brand you buy, it's going to match the whiteness of the other ones. With LED, they all have to like make adjustments, so they don't they aren't when you get close, they're not exactly the same color or shade of warm white. That's the only problem. But I love LED.
My problem is that the bah humbug Scrooge in me comes out every time I see the LED lights. I start thinking of the highway when you have cars driving by
Oh,
with
they're
all the
so
LED.
bright.
It's
They
a
hurt
mess.
so
That's
bad.
the cool,
see
but that's the
anything.
cool white color. I agree. I don't care for that look. The cool white I don't like, but the warm white is still great because it mimics the old incandescent.
Yeah,
Well,
maybe.
I guess we'll allow them.
You'll
It's
see.
all right.
You come
It's
look
all
at
right.
my
Okay.
display and you'll see what I'm.
I saw it last year, that's for sure.
Yeah, yes, you did.
We'll throw it to our final break of the day. We'll come back, wrap up here from Slumberland, tell you about, again, the giving tree that they've got going on here in their Black
Super
Friday
fun.
sale. That's next year on Hometown Today on 95.3 WBEV, powered by Daily Dodge.
She's gorgeous.
And welcome back to Hometown Today on 95.3 WBEV, powered by Daily Dodge. Hometown Today is presented by Professional Floor Covering. It's also brought to you by McKinstry's Home Furnishings in downtown Beaver Dam. We're over here at Slumberland today, wrapping up a 2-hour remote. First of all, Stacey, thank you so much for having us today. I've had a blast, and I got to find out you have great taste in Christmas things.
Right? No, I'm just joking. We have a blast here, and we love having you guys here. I wish we could do it even more often than what we do.
Well, you know, I always look forward to it. And next time, I'm going to hopefully be able to have a few extra shillings in my pocket, and I can actually go home with one of these recliners behind me.
We have some interest-free programs if you want to go home with a lot and just get it all done in one shot.
Oh,
I'm just telling you, it takes 2 or 3 minutes to apply. It's interest-free the whole length of the term. It's awesome. You just do it on a little tablet. It's super fast.
Finances scare me, so you're going to have to walk me through that, so I'm hoping you're ready for it.
I got you.
And keep an eye out on the Facebook page to see the one that Wally and I might go in on together.
Oh, I'm going to be honest with you. You might have to come over to my apartment to keep that one. We're going to have our cuddle movie session there, Gail.
Go halvesies on it.
Halvesies. You should follow us on our Facebook and our Instagram. We have lots of fun things. We do in-store promotions. We do holiday promotions. You can see all the fun discounts and deals like that, too. So.
Well said. And we have 2 things we have to make sure we really hammer home here in the last 5 minutes, because the giving tree is back out here. And it's one of my favorite things and traditions that you see around the world. Where
love it.
It's really cool where you can help out a kid. That kid should be opening a gift on Christmas.
They should.
And you have the opportunity to go up here, pick one out. I always liked, when I was growing up, picking one that was like a boy, because I know what they like. I'm going to get them the coolest thing. When you go and pick something off the tree, Stacey, what are you looking for? What stand out to you and like, this is the gift I want to get this kid?
So every year, we've been doing it now for as long as we've been a Slumberland store here, so 19 years, I think, at least almost, but we work with the Dodge County Toy Bank. I usually will ask my daughter now that she's old enough, so we've done it ever since she's been little. We grab it and we teach her that, you know, there's a lot of kids that unfortunately don't have the opportunity to have Christmas gifts, and so everybody should have Christmas gifts. So I let her pick off of the tree, always have, which is really nice. She usually picks the girl item because she's a cute little adorable girl. And at 12 now, she's like, let's do more stockings, which is really nice. So I really like being able to do it. And it's so easy. You don't even have to wrap the gifts. You just take 1, 2, or as many stockings as you possibly can, right? You go get the gifts and you bring them back unwrapped here. You just drop them back off at the store, and then we work with the Dodge County Toy Bank to get them distributed.
Oh, that's fantastic. So again, it's
so
extra
easy.
simple. It's so simple, and you have until the 15th to come in here and grab something and make sure that the gift is back, so the kid does have it in time.
Yep, just make sure it's back here by the 15th, any point in time of the day, and we'll make sure that we get them distributed. So it's a really cool thing.
Make it happen.
Mm-hmm.
Well, plus over the weekend, all the holiday fun stuff. Similar to you, my family grew up where it was the kids. We all went and got one off the tree, and we went out and picked a gift for somebody. So it's really cool that other people have that same tradition. But there's nothing that fills you with that like Christmas spirit and that pride of your town to be able to help out.
And give back.
So thank you for doing that as well.
Sure.
But then while you're here, you take something off the tree. You got the Black Friday extended sale going on right now, too.
We
Might as
do.
well keep looking around for yourself at the same time.
We do have a lot of customers that come in for the tree and are like, oh, goodness, I didn't know you had so much stuff, because the store is a little deceiving from the outside because it's attached, you know, obviously to the rest of the mall area. So it's a really big store with lots of merchandise. And if you didn't get in because we got, you know, dumped on with 10 to 14 inches of snow, depending on where you're at. I got 14 inches in Watertown of snow.
Did you really?
Yeah, I was digging out. It took me like 4 hours on Sunday to even like dig out of my driveway, and it was bad.
Wow.
But if you weren't able to get out here during the Black Friday, we're running a held over event specifically for you where you can take advantage of those special one-off while supplies last items. So we've got the big sectional at only $699. That was a while supplies last at 8 in the morning until only 10 a.m. on Black Friday. But if you were still shoveling out, you know, basically all weekend, you can come in and you can get that until the supplies are gone, which is great. And our $299 Lazy Boy chairs and our $399 Ashley Sofa Chaise, which is awesome and fluffy and super comfortable. So you could take advantage of our held over event until supplies are gone the rest of this week.
I learned what a shay was today, by the way.
A chaise?
I didn't even say it right. I don't know what it is, Ryan.
Okay. That's okay. You know what? You just come hang out with us for. It's okay.
I know what it is now. I just don't know how to say it.
I grew up on a farm, and I called it a couch forever. And I was corrected in the furniture industry for so many years before I could finally say sofa, which is like the fancy version of a couch.
Right. Well, going into today, I had always, it was recliner or couch. I didn't know that there was like
Recline-
100
yeah.
different like names and different
Sorry.
things.
Well, it's like blue. They come up with like 40 names for tan. It's tan. I don't know. It's a
khaki,
tan.
light
kinda
tan,
Yeah,
brownish,
beige.
tan, just
Chianti
beige,
means
kinda,
burgundy.
yeah.
Didn't know that. So
Exactly.
or black pearl means
Sandalwood.
gray. Yeah, there's just a bazillion names. So it's very pretty names. We'll teach you all the pretty names.
I'll tell you. Speaking of recliners, in the last break, Wally showed me the recliner that he was talking about earlier.
Oh, the
Ryan, what was
Astor
that recliner
Tri-Power.
called?
And
The Astor Tri-Power
the
recliner.
Tri-Power, and what I loved about it, I was immediately just like, I need this in my
I
life
heard you
because
across
the footrest adjusts by a button, the back goes up and down by a button. But what was amazing to me is that the headrest behind your head, that is adjustable. I have a bad neck and it goes forward. I have spinal issues, and there are so few recliners that feel good on my neck to sit on because it goes too far back. The ability to adjust that to where I need it, life changing.
It is pretty awesome.
Not having to do the old like headrest,
Yeah, hand
having
behind
your
the
hand,
head.
Or
then
plop on a pillow.
and then your arm falls asleep, and then your
Yeah, and then
elbow in the person next to you.
Having 5 different pillows and none of them are the right thickness.
Yeah, the headrest tilt is really nice. They've got lumbar push to like a fancy sports car to relieve your lower back pain, which is really great. It's available on tons and tons of Lazy Boys.
Well, I want to thank you both again, Ryan, and thank you, Stacy, for making us feel so welcome as you always do. I told you before, but first impression of Beaver Dam was Slumberland, and I mean that. So they kind of you feel the community right in this building. So keep doing what you guys are doing. We are fired up to get back out here.
Thank you.
Absolutely. Well, happy holidays, you guys, and I'm sure we'll be talking back here at Slumberland before too long. But that's going to do it for us here today.
Okay.
Yeah, it's been fun.
Yeah,
It's
well,
been a
it's
lot of fun. Looking forward to the rest of the week. Looking forward to Saturday, Wally.
I know.
Saturday's going to be fun. Big holiday
Saturday?
parade downtown.
That's right.
That's going to be fun. So we'll be out there broadcasting. I think I get to drive the station vehicle through the parade, so it'll be fun. We've got the goodies stocked up to hand out to the crowd. So you'll want to be out there watching the
Exciting.
parade because we'll be handing out some goodies.
Kayla's strategic, by the way. He's driving with the heat, and guess who's going to be outside walking?
Oh,
I've
no.
got my eye on you, Kale. That's why that sofa
I
behind me is going to be in my house.
I
When you
do
come
got
over.
room for passengers, but somebody's got to hand out the goodies.
I'd be your
Somebody's
passenger
gotta
princess
do
any day.
it.
I know you would be.
You just toss it from the window.
Yeah, we'll figure it
You're
out. We'll
good.
workshop.
All right, sounds good.
But we'll be back at the Daily Dodge TV studio tomorrow, and same time, same place, with another edition here of Hometown Today on 95.3 WBEV, powered by Daily Dodge.